This short video is designed to help focus your conceptualization and writing of Paper 2. The major ethical dilemma addressed in Paper 2 deals with professional responsibility and individual autonomy. The scenario dealing with immunizations is only a tool or device used to explore this ethical dilemma. The key in developing the paper is to address the prompt. The question that you must address is Dr. Warren's decision to exclude patients from her practice who have not been immunized ethically supportable? You will clearly state your determination if the policy is ethically supportable or not, as guided by your review and analysis of the selected ethical philosophy, that is, deontology or utilitarianism, and by the major premises articulated by Callahan regarding individual choice and the common good. Do not use the wording that the policy is ethical or not ethical. Use of those words involve much more review and ethical study. You are only determining if the policy is ethically supportable or not ethically supportable. Points to remember: your audience is intelligent college students who are interested in knowing more about ethical dilemmas. You should develop the paper with you as the ethical expert, and you are writing this as a stand-alone article that's intended to contribute to the body of knowledge so that college students can have more experience in resolving ethical dilemmas. You should develop the paper from the perspective of how you considered this dilemma within the context of the particular ethical philosophy and how that guided your determination. This is not about how Dr. Warren developed the policy or the decision by parents to either immunize or not immunize their children. This is your sharing how you came to a decision about this dilemma as guided by the philosophy and by Callahan's premises. Do not include documentation or information about the rationale for immunization as a medical procedure. That is not the focus of this paper. You may include statements that failure to immunize may result in others being harmed, but this is not a debate about immunization or not. This is a debate about a healthcare provider asserting her individual autonomy when that autonomy is in conflict with what is considered to be the professional responsibility to care for all. Please follow the guidelines for Paper 2. That means you should include an introductory paragraph that focuses on the larger ethical dilemma. This introductory paragraph should provide the reader with the logical ethical issue in context, that is, individual responsibility or professional responsibility and individual autonomy. Inform the reader that in this paper you will explore this dilemma through a specific scenario that involves provider care based on, in this case, vaccination status. The reader will not know the scenario, so copy and paste the details of the scenario. You are helping the reader to understand this ethical dilemma. After you have provided the reader with the details of the scenario, Include your actual determination if Dr. Warren's policy is ethically supportable or not, and how you arrived at that determination. Proceed to explain the ethical philosophy to the reader. Include only information that will help the reader understand the philosophy as it guided your determination. You must include APA citations for information about the major tenets of the philosophy. You should then include a separate paragraph providing the reader with the major details of Callahan's premise regarding individual autonomy and the common good. Include information that you considered in your determination. How did Callahan's emphasis on a balance between individual autonomy and the common good guide your determination? So only provide what will help the reader understand the dilemma between individual responsibility and the common good. After you have given the reader an overview of Callahan's major premises, include a discussion of how that guided your determination. Include a level 2 header at the beginning of this section. Then include a conclusion, again with a level 2 header, that summarizes the focus of the paper. Include in that paragraph a summary statement to remind the reader of the prompt, your determination, and how you came or arrived at that determination. You must also include a reference page. Refer to the APA Guidelines document for the correct citation format for references on this page. Additional APA comments, I would recommend that you include a level 2 header for the sections preceding the scenario, the ethical philosophy discussion, and Callahan's premises, as well as the conclusion, and refer to the APA Guidelines document for the correct formatting for a level 2 header. Additional APA comments. Check the APA Guidelines for how to correctly cite a repeated reference within the same paragraph. The first time a reference is used in the paragraph, it must be a complete reference. So in this case, Callahan parentheses 1994, or the entire citation in parentheses. The second and subsequent time a reference is used within the same paragraph, only the author's name is included. You do not include the year because it is assumed to be from the same source. But in addition, review the APA Guidelines. There is no use of contractions in a formal paper. Review the guidelines for pronoun use. Try to limit the use of pronouns because that many times serves to confuse the reader. Also, do not use quotes. You paraphrase the idea and then include the reference in APA format. The key is the idea, not the direct words from the author. To help review the evaluation matrix on the Paper 2 assignment form to see exactly what order and the number of points associated with each of the criteria. Initial drafts for review will be accepted until Monday, March the 2nd at 11:59 p.m. The completed Paper 2 is due on Wednesday, March the 4th by 11:59, submitted through Canvas. Thank you.